Doo-dee-doo-doo-doo.
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe.
Good morning, Valhalla! The Lady Arwyn Avalon! Greetings, program with Daryl the Derelict! Time to wake the neighbors with Southern Viking! Penny! Dave G. Sound! My favorite polar bear on YouTube, Soda Booba Scuba! Grumpy old Marine Bay! He's angry and smart, definitely tired. Project Cambrian. Jester of Sin. My Muppet from another puppet show back, TJC. The wrench of wrenches, Chris Perda. Pacific 414. Gary Badger Sandwich Worthington. Gun Buddy, Psychodorf 9, and Shockwave! Holy shit! Good morning!
Good morning.
Good morning.
For the people that skip 4 minutes ahead to pass the intro, good morning.
They want to get to the meat.
That's right.
They don't want to wake the neighbors.
Holy shit. Oh, Subhuman 84, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
I love
birthday.
birthdays. Birthdays are awesome. Happy birthday.
There we go. I'm trying to get my, yeah, that'll work. Happy birthday, man. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Weekend Review on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everybody out there. PJ, what's up, brother? Orville Nation, what is up, bro? Huge thank you to Chris Persia this morning for this, because let me tell you, Arwyn looks like you messed with my family, bitch. I will get on my unicorn and glitter bomb your whole damn neighborhood.
I'm borrowing Mary's resting bitch face. She knows it, y'all. I ain't talking bad. And Mary knows it. She's got the look. That's what I'm borrowing.
I like those shoulder pads, man. That just brings out your eyes.
Oh, I know, right? It really does. Oh, hang on, y'all. I'll be right back. Got a wayward kitten. Hang on. Be right back.
Kitten patrol for Arwyn. Hell, I look like I'm about to I look like I'm underwater.
I look like I've got a secret.
Like I've been sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah.
Daybob's like, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Week in Review. Of course, we've got the Rooster Dabob.
Good morning.
Good morning. What is up? Pacific 414. What is up, brother? Good to see you. Man Squatch is here. We'll get to Man Squatch. The Man Squatch. We've got like a Man Squatch bit we've been doing for the last couple of weeks in the mornings. But I got to wait till Arwyn gets back. She's already using one as an avatar.
He keeps knocking them out of the park, that's for sure.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Get one of them up here. Holy shit. That's
Okay,
just...
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ooh, pretty's on the screen.
Pretty.
I love that one. Oh my gosh.
We got our own comic.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
That's one noble looking cock.
Let me tell you, Dave Bob, you're a stunner. You will always be a stunner. Look at that. Look at that. Loki, you're kind of buff. Damn. Look at them arms. Well, you know what? You're about ready to be in a video game. Loki is a woman. Look at you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got the arms for it now.
Abby smashed my ass. Look at that.
That was Arwyn in her awkward teenage years.
Oh, my God.
I was just a young thing. I'm 17. Look at that. Nah, that looks great. That looks so good. Really good. Well done, man. Oh, I was telling them, Man Squatch, you now have a folder on my desktop. Yes, you do. I'm saving all these. These are fantastic. Even the ones that turn out wonky, I love them. I love all of them. But what are we speaking there? What are we? What's our language? Is
I
that
think it's
phonetic
Nordic
Russian?
or
What is
something.
that? Norse, Norway? What is that, y'all? Norwegian? What is that? Love it. Oh my God.
Okay, so this is they flipped us. I've got the Errol Flynn thing going because see, Arwyn's got like the Errol Flynn thing. She's got the mask, right? And the cape. And then they flipped us. So she got the horns and I got the ew, look, I'm drinking wine. And I'm like the Italian fuckboy Loki.
But you got to notice that wine is always in the picture.
It gets snuck in there somehow, doesn't it? Y'all, look at that. And Dave Bob, you're just, I'm telling you, you're the most stylish rooster around. Look at you.
Oh my.
Dave Bob!
A buff
Hubba.
rooster.
Hubba. And I like the mask on me. Maybe I just start wearing
Well,
those.
at least I'm not looking down.
Oh, no, you're not. You're like, bitch, y'all look at me. I am the shit right here. Look at me. Yeah, these are great. Oh, yeah.
Daybob's coming in over the shoulder.
Dave Bob's like, I'm here. I am
Photo
here.
bomb.
I am ready for my close-up photo bomb.
Holy shit.
Oh, my God. That's so good, though.
I like that bodice she has on.
I do, too. I really do, too. That kind of looks like it's paying homage to my Scottish,
Irish ancestry.
I don't know, but I love it.
They're paying homage to something.
I mean, I can't tell. Am I a barmaid? Am I, what am I? I don't care. I like that.
I don't know. Well, those girls, it's a wonder I ain't looking down.
Yeah, well, thank God for push-up bras. That's all I'm saying. They do wonders.
A little photo editing, and we can get the eyes looking down.
Shut up,
I'm
Loki.
sure we could do that. I'll send it to Eris and see what she can do.
But
Do you
Loki
want-
does it too.
Do you want like the telescopic eyes that are like looking down, the cartoon eyes, or do you want just like, you gotta tell me. You gotta let me know.
Oh, it don't matter.
Oh
It
my
don't
God.
matter. Those are great. Man, Squatch, thank you so much. I look forward to those. I'm not kidding. Every Friday morning I go on Twitter. I'm like, I got to see what Man Squatch came up with.
It's pretty much become part of the show now.
It has. It really, it's its own little segment. It has.
Friday morning wouldn't be complete without me saying something from Man Squatch.
That's right. Well, you know what, too, with all the nefarious and bullshittery that's going on in the world, this little levity is just exactly what everyone needs, in my opinion. It's what I need. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, yesterday was crazy because it's like I went on Twitter for a second and I'm like, OJ Simpson joke. OJ Simpson joke. OJ Simpson joke. What is that son of a bitch done now? Oh shit.
God.
Died. Damn.
Yeah, we were talking about that, y'all, in the back room, and it's like, I remember watching those trials. I remember being plugged into that. I mean, as so many of us do. And one of the things that struck me, and I was telling Loki and Dave Bob that, this man was beloved. Okay, this man, it wasn't like, oh, just some random actor. No, he was OJ. What did the juice, Loki? The juice.
The juice. He was the juice.
Juice. He was like the dream success story. Little black boy, growing up poor, growing up with problems, and then he becomes the juice. It was like, if OJ Simpson can do it, y'all, we can all freaking do it. It's like, who did I say? Sally Field. It was like if Sally Field committed a double murder at that time, people would have been losing their shit, and rightfully so, because it just seemed so, at least those of us from afar, those that know those people personally, know a whole new side. But just slubs like us, just admiring from afar, he was beloved. And it had nothing to do with racism. It had nothing to do with, social status, blah, blah, blah. We all loved him. And then that shit shook out. And it literally shook the fabric of our pop culture, if you think about it. It really was the trial of the century. And now he's gone. And the thing that struck me was I was seeing condolences going out for his family, particularly his children. And a lot of, and I understand it, but a lot of nastiness would come up and people would say, yeah, but what about, the Brown family? What about, the Coleman family? What about all these families? He's a murderer. He's this. And I'm like, yes, he is. But that's got nothing to do with his kids. Those children have grown up with the stain of this. And now their dad is gone. And here we are. So the whole thing was just a fucktard, horrible situation. It really was.
Yep.
But there we go. The end of an era, so to speak.
And they memed the shit out of that white Bronco.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
White
it was
Bronco.
Yeah, they did.
That white Bronco was everywhere. They used it in everything. So there was what was it, a SummerSlam or WrestleMania, something where Roddy Piper was chasing somebody, and Roddy Piper was in a white. Oh my
God.
Yeah, a white Ford Bronco.
Roddy
And they
Piper.
used footage from the OJ chase like it was like him. I'm not shitting you. It was
Oh my God.
it was like the stupidest thing back in the day. But they used video of the Bronco, and then they like show up at the arena, and yeah, it was
Oh
crazy.
my
Kind of reminds you of Deadpool when he's on the Zamboni on the ice going after the guy.
Yes.
Yeah, Spawn came in the other day, or it was yesterday, and she's like, "You know what I just watched?" I said, "What?" She goes, "I watched the original, you know, White Bronco chase." I'm like, "Honey, I remember that live. Yeah, that was something when that shit shook out. It was something."
I knew somebody would know. It was WrestleMania between Piper and Goldust. There you go. Some backstage brawl that they end up in a car chase in, and
Wow.
yeah, it was so stupid. So I was like, oh my God, seriously? Now you guys have like completely
PJ's
lost
got
your
it.
shit.
Use 1999 white Broncos. Just went up in price.
You're not lying, BJ.
If it's still out there and it hasn't been junked or some shit,
Oh my
absolutely.
God. Well, think about it. A whole new generation is being introduced to this, and they're going to dig into it, hopefully, if they like information. They're going to dig into it and they're going to look at it. It's going to be, like someone else said, well, why is this coming up now? Who cares? I'm like, y'all, this was history. This, when they called it the trial of the century, that was the whole world was watching because he was known and beloved across the world. So this was a huge deal at the time. Really,
You went overseas,
yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you can imagine this. Then I'm sure you can. But I think I remember where you told me you went.
Mm-hmm.
You can I can see this. Some chic in Abu Dhabi that's got an entire car museum. He's like Lamborghini Diablo. And then, you go down a little bit in 1990 white Ford Bronco. And you're like, what? Why the hell do you got a 1990 white Ford Bronco? The juice, OJ Simpson. And you're like, oh, damn.
Yes. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. That would be in their mind kind of a status.
And not only is it a 1990 white Ford Bronco, it is the 1990.
We had it floating. We had it floated from LA. Yay. I mean, yeah, it would be a party. And y'all, I live there, so I could say that with impunity or without impunity. But yeah, it's all over the world. All over the world. Damn. And people who have white Broncos are like, oh shit, we're going to get nicked, or someone's going to steal our car, or someone's going to want it, something. They're hiding those things in their bougie, 3-car garages.
He was a football player, American football player.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, his story is used for, I don't know who wrote, but somebody wrote this inspirational, about this little boy, this young little black boy who comes in and I think he's talking to a barber or something. And the barber, whoever the hell he's talking to, is telling him, well, you can be anything you want when you grow up. If you just work hard and have the tenacity. And the little boy was like, really? And I think the little boy had problems with his legs. And it was just this, this poor little boy. And this old man is telling him, you can be whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. And that little boy was like, okay, mister, thank you. And he went off and he grew up and that little boy was OJ. It's like a true story. That little boy became OJ Simpson, the beloved OJ Simpson, who ended up being in all the movies and just, he was everywhere. He was the American success story. And
he was Nordberg on Naked Gun.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Remember the scene where he's in the wheelchair and he gets pushed down the bleachers or whatever, and he just keeps going and the person's just talking to the camera. Oh my God. Yeah. But it is what it is. It's sad to me. It's a very sad story. And then God, all the with the internet now where you can show just about anything, a lot of the murder scene pictures were floating around on Twitter too. And I'm like, y'all, no. Can we please? I ended up muting a lot. Nobody that I knew, but you know how Twitter will you can either do your followers or who you're following, or it'll say for you. Well, I don't know who the hell thought on Twitter, X, thought that I wanted to see murder scene pictures with the bodies still there, But that's what they recommended for me. And I'm like, no, I do not want to see this. I'm not that gruesome. I don't want to see it, so. Oh, well, I don't know.
Speaking of recommending, thank you everyone that's been letting me know that you've been getting updates about the show at 9:30 at night.
Yeah. I think mine rolled in about then too.
Hey, we just want to let you know that 13 and a half hours ago, Loki went live.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Nice.
In this case, better late is not
anymore.
But there were a lot of people that reached out and were like, yeah, dude, check this out. And they were sending me pictures last night. And I'm like, oh, that's great. 9:30 at night. And Loki just went live. No. Went live like 13 and a half hours ago, guys. Thanks. Thank you so much, YouTube. Pain in my ass.
Oh, my God.
It notifies twice.
Mary. Hey, Mary. Good morning.
Yeah, it did. It notified me yesterday morning, and then it notified me again last night. Twice.
Oh, so it's starting to notify again when you get chat. That's nice. Oh, well, 12 hours later, chat's ready. It took so long.
Man Squatch can come up with a meme in 10 seconds, but YouTube can't come up with anything till 10 hours later.
Maybe YouTube needs to turn their notification system over to AI and just let AI handle it. Because,
Yep.
Yeah.
Screwy.
That's how I miss so much, is that I never check notifications. I haven't checked notifications for over a year. I just kind of know approximately when everyone's streaming, or I'll just go to their page, their channel. But I don't trust them.
Dean, there was a really good documentary on the DNA evidence that they had that jury dismissed.
Yeah.
And they talked about how, if this had been a year later and there'd already been a trial basically over DNA, they would have won. If he did it, which they seem to think he did it because of the DNA evidence that they have, then...
well, he actually wrote a book.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
Thank you, Shellback.
Oh, is that the book that, if
I did it.
If I did
it.
Oh, God. What made you think that was a damn good idea?
Somebody that wanted to make money off of the drama of it all. So when he walked away from the trial, when OJ walked away from the trial, he had nothing. Mm-hmm. He had spent everything he had on his defense. He didn't have shit. And he stayed out of jail, but then they civil trialed his ass, and whatever property he still had, he lost. So pretty much he gave everything he ever made to keep himself out of jail.
Now, I don't remember the details of the civil trial. If somebody goes to court for a crime and they are acquitted, how can they turn around and if a
civil trial is totally different? I mean, there's different evidence, different everything.
Okay. So
yeah.
It was a whole different.
He was found. He was found civilly liable for the deaths of. That means he had to he had to pay for it. He was found civilly liable.
Wow.
So pretty much they're like, yeah, we know he did it, but we can't try him again for it because we already tried him for it. That's part of the justice system. So if you screwed up, which they did,
yeah,
especially with the DNA shit, not explaining what DNA was, not explaining how long it'd been around, not explaining the tests they were doing, sufficiently. There was a bunch of shit they did that.
I think honestly, I don't think they were prepared for what this trial was going to turn into. I think the prosecution thought, okay, this is pretty much a cut and dry slam dunk. Let's do this, people. And then, the defense said, oh, no, you better don't. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. And that got stuck in everyone's brain.
Yep.
Because the one that didn't, it stuck in some people's brain, but the one that didn't really stick was, what's in the bag, Mr. Kardashian? Where's the bag, Mr. Kardashian? Where's the bag? Did we ever find out?
Nope.
Never did. And that kind of planted that seed. But by that point, you had, I don't know who the cop was who kept the shit in his trunk for a night, the evidence in his trunk. Instead of taking it to the police station and logging it, he just kept it in it. I think it was the shoes. There was some sort of evidence he had in his car, and he went home for the night, and it was just sitting in his car. Well, that's not exactly what you need to do on a high profile, on any case, really on any case. But there was just checks and balances that weren't marked, and he got free. So there we go.
Well, that whole trial was a daggum farce. It was a joke. Yeah, incompetent police, incompetent prosecutors. Everything about that trial was just totally effed.
Okay, and that whole, I'm sorry, but that whole glove seed, when he tried all that glove, did y'all see how the hell he was holding his hand?
Oh, yeah.
If I held my hand like that, I wouldn't have fit into that glove either. I'm like, come on, OJ, loosen up your grip. Let the phalanges fly a little and just stick the... Of course he didn't want to do that. No. And it all worked.
And it worked.
It was kabuki theater, and it freaking worked. So...
Are we talking about the Kardashians? Eli?
Yeah, the Kardashians' dad was one of the main defense lawyers, along with the other guy.
Yeah, he had. There was Johnny Cochran, who has passed since. Robert Kardashian, which wasn't he pretty much just an advisor at one point? He was supposed to be like one of the leads, but they kind of relegated him. Did he ever? I do not remember.
Because they were too close. Yeah.
Yes, because he was really good friends with OJ. That's right. He was very, very good friends with him. And then, I don't remember. There was another couple. I know there was another famous lawyer. I don't remember his name. But y'all. It was a shindig. It really was.
Yeah, I blame OJ for making the Kardashians famous.
Yeah.
Well.
And their parties over the years. Their parties in Vegas. Oh my God. Oh, forget the Kardashians. Or the Kardashians. Is it the Kardashian Empire? The Kardashian?
I used to get so confused because I'm like, wait a minute. What are these people's names? Because, DS9. I'm like, who are they?
They're famous for being famous.
Although, look, people do give them a lot of shit, and I'm not a huge fan. But I will say they do have some hustle. They
know how to make money.
They know how to make money.
They know how to work the system.
Yes,
there ain't no two ways about it.
They know how to bank on their name, bank on their brand, and they know how to do that. And they're using what they got. I can't fault them for that, but they're not my scene. Let's just put it that way. They're not my scene. Every now and then I might be interested in what lip gloss they're wearing, but that's about it. Yeah. Is what it is.
You can't argue with success.
No, you can't. Everyone has...
Even if it's undeserved and stupid.
Everyone has their shtick, their hook, whatever. I haven't found mine yet. Can I please identify as a Kardashian just to get some money? Please? Is that how it works? We could just self-ID and I could say, oh, I got a great ass, great tits, and I got, $1 billion in the bank. I'm good. But yeah, don't really want to get involved in that life though. I'll just take the money, but I'll live here. I ain't going out to LA. Or excuse me, Calabasas. Wherever the hell they're from, I don't know.
Thank you, June Wong, for your $2 Australian super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you, my friend. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
Love this. The Kardashians are loathsome reptilian species. The Kardashians are just a race in Star Trek. It's brilliant.
I will say, I found out though, I do have something genuinely in common with the Kardashians. Believe it or not, we both went to the same school, different countries, but we both went to Marymount for high school. And I was like, what? Yeah. But I think the one in LA or wherever the hell they went was a lot more lax than the one I went to. Mine was with English nuns and Irish nuns and Scottish nuns, and they didn't play. But that's where my similarity with the Kardashians end.
Showback, the Kardashian women turned Bruce Jenner into a Kardashian woman.
Oh my God. I fell back. I'm dead.
Oh my God.
But he didn't use Caitlyn with a K. He broke the chain. Spelled with the C now, isn't it? Caitlyn Jenner, I think.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't doing that. No, I ain't spelling it with it. Somebody somewhere was like, why don't you spell Caitlyn with a K? Do it.
Oh shit. Good morning, Mags.
Morning, Mags.
Hi, Mags.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Spell it with a K.
Do it. Just do it. Somebody whispered that earworm in his ear. You know that.
Oh shit.
And he said, no.
No.
This is my chance to break from that family. No. Oh, well.
Oh shit.
It's a lot, y'all. It is a lot. But happy Friday.
Happy Friday, right?
We survived another week.
We did. It's been a long week, too.
A whole bunch of shit came out. I watched I watched the first episode of Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah. I watched the second episode.
But I haven't seen it.
I haven't gotten past one, but yeah, I'm super excited.
You sound thrilled.
I'm excited.
I've been watching older stuff. Like I've been into a Northern Exposure binge because that's one of my top 5 favorite shows. I've been watching that and I've been enjoying the hell out of it.
The moose is on the loose.
And let me tell you, I don't think they could make that show today.
Northern Exposure?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
It was a sign of the times, and it showed even in the 90s how far we damn come in society and race relations and all that, and the LGBT, and because they were one of the first shows to really have an open homosexual couple that ends up getting married on the show. They were one of the, and these dudes were just normal dudes like everyone else. They didn't, the queer the queer lifestyle, and when I say queer, it is separated from LGBT. The queer lifestyle are is usually you self-identify, you're non-binary, you're this, you're that, the way you look, it's very much its own lifestyle. That had not really come into prominence, into mainstream yet. So they were just two normal gay dudes just doing their thing, and everyone was like, okay, do your thing. It was really no big deal. But yeah, that's such a great show. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch it. I love it. No, it doesn't take place in Canada. It takes place in Alaska.
That's right.
Because I had someone say, well, it's Canadian. I'm like, no, actually, it's in Alaska. They're like, oh, I thought it was Canada. No.
Nope.
So.
Chicken nugget. Okay.
Wow. All right. It's a lot of stuff.
Good morning, Mackany.
Hey,
What's
Mom.
up, Mac?
How are you? Oh, Digi Sound, y'all did? What'd you think? What'd you think? I love that show. I really do. And I've been turning back more into older shows because they satisfy me. They make me happy. And
That's pretty much all I watch anymore, either old movies or old TV shows.
Yeah.
It's about the only thing worth watching.
But I'll give Fallout a try. I'll give it a try.
It was all right for 2 episodes or 1 episode.
Is that
it wasn't
all
like great. No, there's like 8, I think. Amazon just dumped the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Amazon show. Okay.
Yeah.
That's standard anymore for streaming services, 8 shows, which
Showback
is pretty lame, actually, but I guess they can't spend the money for anything anymore. Used to be you got 22 shows a season. Now you get 8.
Did you ever watch The Ranch?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I watched it the first year or so, and then after that, I kind of dropped it because it was so infrequent.
So, I say what you want about the last season. I'm not talking about that. There was some other shit though in it that was really funny before that, and the doctor, the vet that worked on their cows is the same actor that played the rich guy in Northern Exposure.
Oh, Maurice Midfield.
Yes.
God, I forget his name. And Barry Corbin,
I think so.
I think is the actor. He's so good.
So they had an episode on the ranch where he had family in, and it was people from the cast of yeah, it was so yeah, it was like, because they constantly did that. They had people from that 70s show on, they had that people from other shows on, they had all kinds of people on the ranch as guest stars.
Well, he had a part in Yellowstone. Y'all, God, when was that? It was where I think the young man, Jimmy, goes to a ranch, and there's 2 old guys sitting like in the barn area, and they're reminiscing. And the oldest guy is kind of reminiscing about his life, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why does he look and sound so damn familiar? And then he said something that was just right. And I went, oh my God, that's Maurice Midfield. Maurice! Yes! Barry Corbin. Yeah, he's done a ton of stuff.
Well,
yeah, the astronaut.
I'm sorry, the astronaut.
Didn't that main actress play in some kind of a movie with Sylvester Stallone?
Yes, Janine Turner. She sure did.
Yeah.
She sure did.
Yeah.
It was good. The 4-6's Ranch.
Showbag got it.
Yay! I knew someone would know.
I'm shit with names, and I haven't watched Northern Exposure in forever.
I hadn't either. I do remember, the laid back dude,
Chris in the Morning.
Yeah.
John Corbett.
Yeah.
So good, but
I
Oh
think
my God,
that was
that-
where he got his start.
The cliffhanger. Yep.
Also a name of one of the worst movies that Sylvester Stallone ever did.
I do not remember it. I do not remember it. So maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe I should remember it. But
No,
yeah.
they meme the shit out of that. And God, what was it? It was the Jim Carrey movies where he's like the animal guy. Pet Detective. Ace
Oh,
Ventura.
Ace
There we go.
Ventura.
Ace
Okay,
Ventura, yeah.
Yeah. They like reenact a scene where they're on a mountain and he's like trying to save a raccoon. And it falls out of his hand and he's like, no. And that was like Sylvester Stallone's like fiance in the movie, but it's like a fucking raccoon. God help me. Where Sly dropped the raccoon? Yeah. That's
Aw.
funny as shit. John Lithgow plays the very best villains.
Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot see him as a nice guy. I'm always like, I see through you, bastard.
He's a great villain.
Yeah.
Buckaroo
Hell.
Banzai.
Even in Shrek, he was a great villain. I mean, he's so good.
Okay, you got me, Grumpy. All right. Yeah, stop or my mom will shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was one people didn't like, but I loved it. That he was in Oscar. I thought Oscar was funny as shit.
I haven't seen that.
Oh God, you've never seen Oscar?
I've never seen Oscar.
You got to
one of
watch
those
Oscar. The
movies that
Benucci's. The
is on my
Benucci's.
list, but yeah, I've never actually seen it.
He's got these two tailors, and he's convinced this guy they're like mad dog killers. So every time he walks in, he's like, Benucci's. They like snap to attention, and this guy's like, oh my God, they're gonna kill me. He's like, you dumb mother.
All right. Right now he's in the crapper because he said something about an extra or something on his show, and now they're trying to cancel him.
Oh my God, dude.
What?
They've been trying to get him off of, and it's his own damn show, Tulsa King. They don't like it. They don't like him. They want to cancel him. They want him out. They don't want him doing his own thing. And he's doing it anyway. And he's taking 9 kinds of shit for it.
Well,
Basically, he just says he don't like ugly people on his set or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, Stallone's like a made guy. What are you going to do to Stallone? He's like, hey, yo, maybe I'll take you outside and throw you in the trash, and maybe I won't.
yo, and if you're ugly, I won't even touch you. Get off my set.
That's right.
Oh my God, Rhinestone. I love that movie. Yes, with Dolly Parton. and
Just a
Sylvester Stallone.
rhinestone cowboy.
Oh my God, I love that movie. I've seen it a dozen times. I mean, I watch it mainly for Dolly, but they're just such a great foil for each other. They really are. He's, the Yankee New Yorker, the cab driver, whatever. And she's like, hey, y'all, let's go. And we're going to party down, do a hoedown. And she's got to turn him into a country music singer with all the bells and whistles, or she's got to end up sleeping with this creepy guy. It was a deal that they made. And he loses his shit. You going to sleep with Freddie? You never told me you were going to sleep with Freddie. I love it. It's just a good popcorn movie, not Oscar-winning material, but who cares? Who cares? It's just fun.
Yeah, he wanted the extras, and the casting agent, they left. And he was like, yeah, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to work with you anyway. That's what's really started all of this is he put his foot down and he was like, this is what I want. This is what I paid for. And they couldn't do that. So they have parted ways.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
Stallone's
he's
got his
catching.
reasons for wanting things the way he wants them. It's
Oh,
his
yeah.
show.
He's catching 9 kinds of shit for it too.
But look at the difference. Okay, you have Alec Baldwin, who was heading up a movie production, doing his show, and you got Stallone doing his show. Look at the parallels of the way they're handling it. Stallone is down to the details of the freaking extras. He is that honed in. This is my show. I have a vision. We're going to spend some money and we're going to do this shit right. And then you got Baldwin over there cutting corners and shooting people. I mean, it's just the difference is night and day.
And they're going after Stallone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Keith. Yeah, they
Good
are.
morning, Keith.
Good to see you. I miss y'all. Miss you and Gary.
Alpha males are an endangered species on social media.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And let me give y'all a little secret. Real women want real men. We want real men. We want men who aren't afraid to take charge of when they need to take charge and do what they need to do. This special breed of men that has come out in 2024, I'm like, I got things that I clean out of my litter box that's more manly than you. So just stay over there and I'll stay over here and all will be well.
Project Cambrian says Stallone was recreating a scene, needed specific looking extras. Agency sent the wrong people. Sly got pissed.
Don't blame him. You're making a movie. You got needs. You got people for certain roles. You got certain extras that you want. They need to look a certain way, down to the detail. And if you don't have that, then you're not making the movie or the show that you want to make. You have a vision, and the cast needs to reflect that vision. That's why you can have a great movie, but if the lead is miscast, no matter how good of a job they do, you're never going to vibe with it. Because all you're going to think of is, wow, they were okay, but damn, they were sure miscast. Everything's got to be perfect.
It's like old Jared Leto as Joker.
Oh, God. Or freaking Emma Watson as Belle for the live action remake of Beauty and the Beast. Chick can't even sing. They had an auto-tuner the entire time and it drove me nuts. I'm like, she's supposed to sing. And she didn't look the part.
I had to ask that question when I saw that because I got dragged to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And
the live action version?
Yeah, with Emma Watson.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this isn't any different besides some gay baiting between
LeFou?
LeFou and besides that, I was like, it's exactly like the cartoon. Why am I not watching the cartoon?
But
that's when it really hit me hard. When I was like, this is, I mean, the songs are the same. It's the exact same scene. It's just why it's a green screen town and a green screen forest. She's not really there. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they do this? What was the point? That's the first time I ever asked that. When I saw that, I was like, what's the point of remaking this like this?
I guarantee
What's the point in making any of the remakes of the classics?
If Belle had been cast right, you probably would have come out of there with a different thought. I guarantee you that. Well, see, okay, I want them to remake the live actions like the frickin' animation.
I don't.
I don't mind a little deviation and a little zhuzh, but when they get too far off track, then I'm like, why are you doing this? I'm like, Loki, then what is the point? If you're going to do it right. If you don't do it right, why bother? The only live action I saw that kind of deviated was the first one, Cinderella. Kenneth Branagh directed that. And it is freaking fantastic, but it is not a faithful retelling of the Disney one. It's a great Cinderella story, but it takes its liberties. And then, where they've gone from there. But don't know. I don't know why they're doing it, why they're bothering.
Key said no one heard Sly say anything because everyone that's mad are only repeating what they heard from others. How dare he?
Believe
We've
that.
been there
I
before,
believe it.
haven't we?
That's pretty much the case in 90% of all the drama that's going on social media against people.
And it's a big game of telephone. And what the person actually says once it's been passed from, mouth to mouth to mouth to mouth to mouth to mouth to mouth, usually ends up being kind of twisted because a lot of it's hearsay.
And Project Cambria makes a good point. Having the time essentially wasted by an extras casting agency, not simply following orders, she turned it into a thing to cover for her mistake.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Because when is the last time you have seen somebody in a business capacity say, you know what? Oops, I screwed up. I apologize. I will get you what you need right away, Mr. Stallone or Mr. Loki or Mr. Dave Bob or whatever.
That's what would have happened at any other time in, history. Right now, it's pretty much the lunatics are running the asylum.
Yeah. There's always an excuse. There's always, and to me, if you're a business, make it right. If that was your job and you screwed up, then say, I apologize. I will send you the people you want right away.
It's not my fault.
But instead, it's like, oh, well, Sly Stallone said this. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, come on, be professional, people.
He probably didn't want to pay him.
Yeah.
He probably didn't want to pay him. And he's like, I'm not going to pay him. I'm not going to pay him. It's their mistake.
Yes, exactly. I didn't get what I ordered.
He might have even, raised his voice a little bit, and or whatever. That's perfectly understandable. If somebody's going against you in a way that you think is going to be detrimental to your show or your scene, you pretty much got to call them out.
Well, think of how many of us, when we get DoorDash and it's the wrong order, call and either say, give me a damn refund or give me my right food. It's not a privilege thing. It's a service thing. You pay for a service. You expect to get the product that you paid for.
That's right.
Supply and demand, give and take. It's not that complicated.
And when something is messed up and might be messed up more than once, might be a continuous thing, you either hold them to account for it or you don't ever order there again.
Oh my God, Grumpy old. He just said the agency is based in Atlanta. Ooh, I know the agency's in Atlanta. Ooh, I need to look this up. I was with one of them. I need to look it up, see if it's my old one. I bet I know the one it is because they did Glory. I know they did Glory. They provided extras for Glory because they had pictures all over the damn wall. They did a bunch of shit. Ooh. Yes, bless your heart, agency in Atlanta. Ooh, I'm serious. I got to find out who this shit is. Thank you, Grumpy Old Vet. I got a little rabbit trail I need to go down today. That's bad. That is bad that they were actually like, nee. God, that's unprofessional. What are we becoming?
And started all this shit with Stallone and turned it around on Stallone.
Damn. They are not picking their battles wisely, are they?
Project says the lady running this academy has a reputation for being unkind.
Okay. I have to Google right now. This is driving me crazy. Let's see. What would I put in there?
Keith said the casting director was mad when it was suggested that from now on they send headshots of the extras before sending them. The casting director got upset at that suggestion, even though sending pictures is the norm.
Okay, Rose Lot Casting. I actually do not know that one. I was gonna say if it was the William Reynolds agency, I was gonna be like, dudes. Ain't you special? Bless your heart. Ain't you special?
When the liquor's on the short bus.
Huh.
Oh, that's the bus I ride every weekend with mine. So I'm familiar with that short bus. Dead. God. Been a hell of a week, huh?
can't, if you can't admit you're wrong, you've got a flaw in your personality.
Well, and you definitely don't need to own your own business. Because at the end of the day, that's your reputation. And if you can't suck things up and say, you know what, I screwed up here. I am sorry, Mr. Stallone. We will send you who you want. Then why are you even in business?
Everyone remember that when you order Arwyn's new book, I Drank It, on shelves now in your store. In your stores now, I Drank It. The Lady Arwyn Avalon.
Oh my God. That's going to be my my
Slash should have
memoir.
never left Oklahoma.
I drank it. Yeah, I did it. I drank it all, y'all. And I'm here to tell the tale. My God. I am dead. I can't.
Thank you, memes or Man Squatch.
Thank you, man. He's killing me.
He's a meme smith.
Oh my God, Soul Assassin. If I Drank It, the follow-up book. Oh, I can get as salacious as I wanted because it's only if I drank it.
If
Chapter
the gloves
1.
don't fit my claws, you must quit.
What is the best box wine?
Chapter 1. Oh my God. I still haven't had any box wine yet. I'm waiting to get to 1,000 before I do that stream, but it's a slow burn.
With a box of wine.
I will live have now. It may not be as big ass box that some of y'all want me to drink because I don't want to die, but it'll still be boxed wine.
I can see her turning it up just like a juice box.
Yeah, Arlene already has my crazy straw. I mean, I'm set. Oh God, I'm dead. Oh shit.
The Box Wine Mysteries. Welcome back to Box Wine Mysteries. Did Arwyn actually drink it? Let's investigate, shall we?
Yeah, she probably did. Mystery solved. She sauced. She drank it. God. Y'all coming up with great book ideas, let me tell you.
Yeah. Nowadays, everybody, kind of goes along and says, I thought I thought I made a mistake once, but I was wrong.
Just once, huh?
Yeah.
Once is enough. One mistake in life is enough. The rest we don't claim. Oh God. Y'all are so much fun. I swear.
What do y'all?
Needed this morning, definitely. I did. It's been a rough week. I needed this.
I think we all do. We all need a good laugh on Friday.
Yeah.
That's why I spend as little time on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it as possible.
You're wise, Dave Bob. Thou art wise. Definitely.
What do y'all got coming up?
I'll be here next week.
Well, we got to talk to Daryl. I don't know if we're streaming tonight or tomorrow or both for VacTube. And then Arlene and I will be back next week for Sugar and Spice, but we're planning a very meaty Arwena activated, very heavy subject. So y'all, and that will be next Thursday. So y'all come out for that. And I don't know wherever else it crop up. Definitely.
Daryl said tonight.
Okay, tonight. Daryl, what time? We need a time. But if you don't, we'll tweet it out. I mean, when he makes a stream, we'll tweet it out. So yeah, tonight, y'all, VacTube.
Tonight on the VacTube.
Yes. Most definitely.
And we'll be back later, like Snowdub said on the Late Show,
Yes.
where anything can happen. I really don't know what the hell's going to happen. I have no idea. I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know what's going to happen. But it'll be fun. It's a great way to end the day. So, we're going to end the stream. Guys, we're going to send everybody over to Machines. Machines going to keep going with the morning block this morning and end things out because it's Friday.
Yay.
Yay. Have a great day, folks.
Indeed. Have a great day. Keep kicking ass, taking names. And we will get out of here, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Mwah. Drink wine. In a bottle.
He
In a
can't find the
box.
button.
Read a book.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.